I don't know what happened. My wireless mic was working, and then it stopped working. And the wireless Go 2 is just showing like the charging battery symbol. But yeah, the wireless is blinking on the link, so it's not connected. I don't know why that happened. Can you shut off the receiver somehow? Oh, sorry. Did that make a big noise? Little noise? Well, why is this happening? This is what the receiver's doing right now, but I don't know why. It's connected to USB power, but the actual audio is connected to my mixer, and it was working. I had my main mic here effectively muted. How do you power it on? I don't think that I ever have. You just hold the button probably, right? Yeah, there it goes. Why did that happen? Why? Actually, I think it was off the whole time. So why was it ever working is the question. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna mute. I don't know why it was ever working. Because I think the receiver was off the whole time. I simply don't know. All right. I don't know what I was even saying. I think I was starting to say what we're going to be doing. We've got mail to open. I don't see Craigit in the user list, but it's all Craigit. And then we've got things from our trip that I picked up. So, and or received. Just giving the VOD watchers a little bit of vibing to music they can't hear. Put on your own favorite tunes. Ah, yeah, justified, honestly, Dev, I feel. God, Miles, that's the name. I mean, it still kills me. It's so perfect. It's like an inherently pretentious name. I don't quite know why. Oh, yeah, Miles Morales. Did not think of that. That wasn't my first thought for some reason. Let's open some things. Oh, Tails, yeah. I didn't think of Tails either. All right. Off the top here, we've got a vinyl-shaped object, and I need to find my box cutter. Didn't think to get that
We have
out.
a critical idiot alert.
What? Craig, thank you for 103 months. I'm sorry for this alert that you've sort of targeted yourself with. I'm not sure. I'm not totally sure. But thank you. Ah, box cutter. Here we are. Box cutter. Stop hitting yourself. It would not surprise me if Craig had set that particular audio clip to his own username. That seems like a Craigit style shenanigan. All right. What have we got here for our first final item? Ooh. Oh, man. Very, you're good at sticking to themes in ways that astonish me. We've got House of the Dead Reload. Fantastic. This is beautiful. It's huge. It's 2 discs.
Reload.
It's the House of the Dead and the House of the Dead 2. Reload. Craig it. Thank you for the biddies. Wait, I have to play that again. I'm not sure if that's a clip from the game or a clip of me with like a reverb effect.
Reload.
I think that's the game. I tried to mimic it a few times and I don't know how close I got. Maybe I was kind of, maybe that was a little egotistical
Reload.
on my part. Sid, thank you for the biddies. Yo, I have not forgotten about Armored Core. It is sticking in my head. Even though we're on the Zelda kick right now, because Zelda is so hot right now. I'm going to be returning to the Armored Core kick, because that is a rabbit hole that I want to go all the way down. Oh yeah. Yeah, just build one in Zelda. Why not? We have the technology now. Ooh. Look at that. Very nice. Damn. Fantastic. Fantastic. So it's 2 separate discs. One for House of the Dead and one for House of the Dead 2. Damn. Original soundtrack from the Sega Saturn Horror Classic. Features special sound effects track from the arcade sound test. Oh god. Reload. I wonder if the Sega announcer guy is still out there kicking around doing stuff. I wonder if he's cool. You'd hope that they would be cool. You know? The music went down all the way, Tenosis. All the way down. It's gone. Gone now, forever. I swear to God, I will get this. Sometimes, the shrink wrap is just smarter than me. And I just can't get a fucking foothold. Maybe I should stop trying to use my feet. I got there before you, whoever. I know you're out there. I got there first. And then, like, this tiny piece that I managed to tear off of there is like, I am part of you now. Please, let me stay. Yeah, shittier shrink wrap. You can at least open up. But we're good. We got free. I have a love-hate relationship with these things here because I end up like I don't want to destroy them and I don't want to throw them away, so I have like little choice but to like try to I preserve them separately. Like put them somewhere else because clearly they won't work on the like vinyl shelf. They'll just get pushed off and then creased and crushed. There's a weird little there's a weird little guy on here with a what looks like a gun con, which is not the Sega Saturn gun, but it might be the Sega Saturn gun. I simply don't know. Damn. Yeah, this looks awesome. Let's get the disc out. Have a look at that. Oh, looks like we've got some included artwork as well. Oh, this is not art, just artwork, but the insert. Same art on the cover, but check that out. That is the Sega Saturn gun. The Sega Saturn Virtua Gun, or the Stunner as it was known in North America, was the official light gun peripheral of the Sega Saturn. The accessory was offered in black in Japan, blue in European countries or territories, and red in North America. Oh, okay. Well then, I guess I have a Japanese one because mine is black. A blue version of the Virtua Gun was bundled with the House of the Dead in Europe. The Virtua Gun works with 14 video game titles, including Virtua Cop, Area 51, The House of the Dead, and Police Knots, to name a few. Very nice. And the actual disc here. Oh, wow. Ooh, this is a unique one. I have none that look like this. Probably because Blade Runner was massively popular and inspired a lot of stuff, and probably had some influence on the design of the gun. Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, the on the
How
Sega
was I keeping a live frog in my skirt?
Dizo, thank you for 52 months. Um, the like Snatcher and Police Knots are both, they derive a lot of inspiration from Blade Runner and possibly had some influence on Sega as well, I would bet.
I'm so happy.
Absadoodles, thank you for 42 months. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So I'll get that one in here. And then we have
Get that snaky boy.
Room Viking, thank you for 21 months. So next up we have House of the Dead 2 from the Dreamcast. And I'm curious what the insert will have to say about the gun situation since it was absolutely canceled in the in the States and nowhere else. That should get a mention. And basically how if you wanted to play House of the Dead 2 in the States, you were condemned to use like a Mad Catz or other third-party light gun. Another one of these. Damn. Looks beautiful. Well, it's a cult classic. It's just how cult classics roll. So this is a 2-disc album. We do again have an insert with the same art. Then we have our info about House of the Dead 2 and
Every content
The
creator
Dreamcast
gets just dick after dick after dick after dick
Yo!
after dick after dick after dick.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God. Wait, no, I did click tweet, but I don't think it ever went. Just cool Twitter stuff. I don't think it actually fired off, did it? Nope. Round 2. Get on out there. Tweet. I just didn't notice that it hadn't gone through. Oh, I was like, why was I even in the browser? Because I was going to go to Throne and see what happened. Some of those armored cores are at 90%. Let us go. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many I added or if any have actually hit the goal. Unfortunately, this approach makes it very hard to tell. But some of them are close. Thank you very much for your contributions, my friends. So what does it have to say about the Dreamcast gun? The official Dreamcast gun peripheral was released exclusively in European and Asian markets and does not work with most North American software releases, like the House of the Dead 2. The Dreamcast hardware is region-free, but peripherals, like the light gun, are soft-locked according to the software's region of sale. In North America, players needed to purchase a third-party accessory in order to play light gun games. The House of the Dead 2 is one of 6 games released for the Sega Dreamcast which supports the light gun accessory. The Dreamcast gun has one slot on the back of the unit, which is compatible with either a VMU or the Sega Dreamcast Vibration Pack. Very cool. Very, very true. It's a true story about the Dreamcast light gun. Wow, you've never heard of Footloose? I've never heard of The Big Year. No clue what that is. All right. Oh, we got the Dreamcast Orange. It looks very nice. I think this is another, I don't think I have another disc that looks like this. That's fantastic. Nice. Yeah, with your old Game Shark, you could actually, in some games, I think you can remove the blur. There's a code to de-blur. This one's a nice clear color. Well, I guess it's not a color, but slightly translucent. It looks great. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Craig. Amazingly on point, as always. They got vinyls for everything now. Vinyl makers don't miss. Let's get this in here and get this on the shelf. Let's get this out onto a shelf. Nice. There's a spot. Nice hiss. Okay. And then we have another vinyl shaped object. Oh, I should have saved my nice hiss for pulling this off. Oh well. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not totally sure I collect vinyls. I've kind of settled on the idea that Craiget vicariously collects vinyls through me. Yeah, vinyls happen to me. I do enjoy them very much. So I'm not, hopefully that doesn't sound like I don't like the vinyls or something. But in terms of me actually going and getting them, very few of these are my doing.
That's a lot of cake.
So just tipping the hat to Craiget in terms of tracking down and finding like some really amazing stuff. Really amazing stuff. I almost looked at the receipt, but that's not how I want to find out what this is. So I'm going to not do that and unravel this. What am I looking at? Oh, fuck. Dude. Yes. Bit by bit. One by one, Craiget has been finding the Metal Slug soundtracks. In fact, this all started, I mean, that feels like another step on a journey, right? Because all of this, I believe, started when Craiget sent me a Metal Slug vinyl. I think it's so far back, I'm not totally sure, and I could very easily assume that any vinyl I received was from Craiget, but I do know that other people have sent me vinyls too. So I don't want to steal someone else's valor and hand it to Craiget, but I'm pretty sure Craiget, you sent me the original Metal Slug vinyl, which started the whole thing of going down the vinyl path on the streams, and then Metal Slug X/2, and then Metal Slug 3, and now Metal Slug 4, which absolutely amazing. And included with it, another one of these. I think each one of the vinyls has had a sort of print. Like, this is not a piece of paper. This is a little, like, I'm not sure what you call these. It's not a canvas either. It's just like, it's like cardstock. It's thick. It's pretty. So, yeah. Fantastic. Looks awesome. In fact, I have the other one on the shelf here. At some point soon, I would like to hang some stuff up. But also at some point soon, I'd like to not live at this particular place anymore. So I'm still having that battle in my head of like, hang up all the things. At some point before I die, or hold out until I finally find a place to live where I actually want to permanently install things on the wall. Shikishi board. Oh, all right. Shikishi board. Right. No, you're right, Craig, in that it is definitely significantly also my fault. That's true. No, I really do love the vinyls. Absolutely. I was just trying to tip my hat over to you. It just feels weird for somebody to say that I collect vinyls when it's absolutely a collaborative type of situation. Oy. I love this. Look at this cover. This is great. That is so cool. Wow. Fantastico. Come on out of there. Oh, yeah. Damn. I love that it also looks like an explosion. Excellent. Simply excellent. I love it. Thank you very much, Craig, for these. They're fantastic and appreciated, as always, and ever. And then further, it seems there is an additional unexplained box. Oh, you didn't know this one was on the way? Yeah, what's in the box? I hope it's my own head. If you don't get the reference, it's not a spoiler. Let's see what this is. I don't know if I... You know what, Craig? You tell me about so much stuff that's going on that sometimes I don't know if you have told me about a thing and I've forgotten, which is highly likely, as we have learned. But let us just see. What do this be? What is this? I sort of know about this one. Well, we have some games. Oh, nice. We have Tales of the Abyss for 3DS. We have Lego Rock Raiders. Another entry in the eventual fucking tour of Lego games I need to go on. Oh, what? Weird. Oh, yeah. Parasite Eve manual. Yeah, I didn't have the manual. Thank you, Craig. Awesome. Nice. I was so confused for a second because the manual cover actually looks different from the cover that's like the insert cover as part of the case. I was like, what is this? Is that Parasite Eve 2 or something, or what's going on? Ah. One of the old NES Bible games. Exodus. Journey to the Promised Land. Bionicle block. Yo. Ooh. Nice. Unopened. Half-Life 1 for the PlayStation 2. Very nice. Ah, man, I love Half-Life. Truly one of the most formative titles for me. Good old Half-Life. And yeah, even better, the Circuit City sticker, unsullied. I kind of glossed over that. That's kind of amazing. That is a Circuit City great game value. Look at that. crazy. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, so the part that I sort of already knew about. You know how we were talking about the stunner? And how the North American one was big orange? Pew. Beautiful. So that's actually awesome because now I have the black Japanese one and then the orange North American one. And there's a reason why we needed to have two of them, right? That's a Sega Saturn gun there.
Reload.
So remember how you guys funded... yes, I already know what's in here. Well, I know at least one thing that's in here. Remember how you guys funded tracking down House of the Dead 1, right? Well, there it is. There it is. Greg, thank you for the biddies. Let's get this on out of here. This is legitimately House of the Dead 1, by the way. May have been at a slight discount, which went, of course, towards the gun and a couple of other things. But, and also I have to pass that money along to Mr. Craig. But yeah. House of the Dead, the original. That is Craig original artwork, by the way. But yeah, there it is. House of the Damn Dead. In great shape, it looks like, for the Sega Saturn. Fuck yeah. So I will be roping Nakomi into playing this with me sometime soon. But hell yeah. House of the Dang Old Dead. And then, this is also great, we have Quake for the Sega Saturn. Oh man. Absolutely a fantastic grab. Also, it's nice that we got these Sega Saturn sized display cases, although unfortunately they are, well, it looks like they've taken the brunt of, they've done protecting. They've done some protecting because they are fucked up. Nice. Looks like the disc escaped, but it's in good shape. Look at that. And I think it's just good karma to have Quake on every system, and even better karma to have goddamn Doom on every system. Amazing.
That's a lot of cake.
That's a lot of the goddamn cake. Hey, Lindley, thank you for 4 years. Very much appreciated, my friend. That's a lot of Quake. How did I not say that? What's wrong with me? That is, of course, a lot of Quake. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Oop, another escaped disc. This is why people needed to keep those foam inserts. Yeah, fantastic. Doom on any system is a great great thing to have. And that's why people put it on ATMs and shit, because it needs to be on every goddamn system, including the fucking credit union ATM down the street from your house. If it doesn't have it, get out there and fix that. Thank you so much, Craig. Fantastic. Appreciate it. Ah, incredible. We are going to have to possibly... I don't know if we'll get to Zelda. I'm debating on whether we should just kind of go down the retro hole a little bit. Because now...
How was I keeping a live frog in my skirt?
Zab. Zab, thank you for 71 months. Appreciate you. The way these fucking interrupt me in the worst ways is absolutely excellent. Good God. It would be fun to go through and just pop all of these in, is basically what I'm thinking. But I want to go through some of the stuff that we picked up while we were on our little vacation. But yeah, thank you, Craig, for all that amazing stuff, as always. Appreciate the help locking down House of the Dead as well, of course. But yeah, I think I'm going to go to probably worst to best. So, or not like not, it's not bad, but this is one that I don't know how to explain. It's similar to how I ended up with 14 GameCubes, which was mainly just because when they were just lying around for like $10, $5 even at times, it's like, well, why not? I can just drop $5 and get this GameCube. Fuck it. Yeah, impulse buy. I mean, when they're that cheap, why not? So, similarly to that, I have picked up an Xbox 360. Don't think I want to bring it too close to my face because it needs cleaned pretty badly. Guess how much? Guess how much for this Xbox 360? Higher. Higher. If you mean dollars, lower. 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 You all are dancing around it. Ironess is quite close. I don't know if you can see that. $8.99. $8.99. Which seems insane to me. $8.99 for an Xbox 360. Oddly enough, it's a version that I don't have. I have like the matte version of that. That's my main 360 driver. I don't know what's wrong with it even. I don't know if there is anything wrong with it. They had another Xbox 360 there that was like the original version, the white one. But they wanted, for some reason, $40 for that one. So, I don't know. Throw it away. No, I for real have picked up Xbox 360s before that just have nothing. And get them home, clean them up a little, and they work fine. And I paid like $20, $10, whatever. So I figured, fuck it. I'll get it. Either it works or I'm out $10. I don't know. I haven't tested it yet. It needs to be dedusted really badly, so I'm not going to just turn it on and let its fans blow dust into my office. I'm going to get all the dust out of it first, and then I'll hook it up and see if it works. $3.60? Holy fuck. Crazy. Always. There's always the myths. I don't know how many times it's been thrown at me. And you know how many times there's been bugs in any console I've found? Fucking zero. Zero fucking times. There have been, I'm not saying bugs never get into shit. And yeah, I know the nightmare stories. I know them. But they're outliers. It's like how everybody always brings up shit like disk rot or whatever. It's like you're seeing outlier things and then you bring them up every time. It just doesn't happen that often. I mean, like, I don't even know what you have to do to get bugs. Man, I've had my entire collection in boxes in a shed, and I got no bugs in any of my consoles or anything. Nothing went in and made a home. The closest I ever came was I went to get out of this storage room because we do have kind of a wasp thing here. There was a wasp that was chilling on like the handle of one of the protective crates that I was using for the vinyls. There was a wasp just chilling on the handle. I like grabbed it. I didn't know the wasp was there. Somehow I didn't get stung and also didn't kill the wasp. It just sort of was there. And we had a weird meeting and it was awkward. But apart from that, that's my only bug encounter through all my years of this shit. That's it. Closest to that was like there was something somebody sent me that had, I think, like what was previously like an egg casing cocoon type of thing, like kind of in a cartridge. Again, no actual bugs present. Evidence that bugs were present on a cartridge. So again, I'm not saying it never happens, but I use these things all the time. Or keep them in a scenario where they're like generating a little bit of warmth. Not to mention the computers I have on all the time. I think this only happens if you're really, like, truly dirty. That's, I think, either that or you're in, like, a super bad bug zone. Like, off the charts, abnormally bad. Maybe way out in the country, where bugs are, like, more prevalent and less scared of you. But it's outside of that, it's just hardly a thing. It's hardly a thing at all. I don't think I've ever been stung by a wasp. I've been stung by bees. And I'm afraid of ever getting stung by a bee again. Because when I was a kid, it wasn't a problem, but I don't know if I'm allergic now. Because I think that's like a later allergy that sort of like develops, I don't know, like it activates or something. I'm just a little bit worried because like my dad's allergic to bees. So I don't want to get stung by one. But outside of that, I don't think I've been ever stung by a wasp. By the way, a fun fact for you. There's only like 1 or 2 species of bees that die from stinging. In fact, there's more, I think, if I remember correctly, there's more wasps that die from stinging you than there's like 2 species of bees that do that. Wow, you got stung by GPT? Oh no. Ah, damn AI. God, in the eyebrow? Jesus. Oh, yeah, that sounds, yeah. I had a round like that, but it was with poison ivy. I walked through like a chest high field of poison ivy, totally unaware. And boy, let me tell you, I was a monster man. Basically top to bottom. You mentioning eyes gooped shut, because I was woken up with my parents standing over me, concerned, which is not a non-stressful way to to wake up your monster-fied child. When you wake up and it's like, oh, there's people standing over me. Am I dead? They woke me up with like, now don't panic. That kind of vibe. Don't panic, but you are fucked up. You are absolutely screwed. Yeah, I was nothing. I was just the poison ivy man. I was the last of us, but for poison ivy. Does that make sense? If it made a sound, I was a poison ivy clicker. I was the first of them. Yeah, it doesn't get everybody. You know what I think is actually fucking worse? Well, like poison ivy is not fun, and actually that's the least of the ivy, like the poison of that type. You know, like there's poison sycamore, and I think there's a couple others. Like poison ivy is the least of it. Poison oak, yeah, and sumac, yeah. Those are all worse. I never got those. But you know what I think is possibly an even worse enemy? But I'm qualifying that because it's like clearly it's not worse. But goddamn fucking nettles. Anybody else feel this way? Those motherfuckers. Like, it's a plant that stings you like a wasp. And it don't quit. Yeah, it's just instantly, and they just get you, man. This has thrown me back to my days of like camping and shit. And I haven't thought about any of this shit for like years until this moment. Yeah, there's nettle tea and stuff. I mean, like, yeah, you can prepare nettles. The tea doesn't sting you, as far as I know, but maybe it does. I'm not a big tea guy. I don't know what kind of freaks tea people are. Yeah. Another annoying plant is basically any plant that makes those little fucking the sort of natural Velcro. I forget what the fuck it's called, but they have those stupid balls that just don't ever let go. And no matter what you do, burrs, yep. You can't get rid of those little fucks. When you try to get rid of them, they disintegrate into more grabby things. It just gets worse. They're awful. I hate them. Yeah, you just got to get all new shoes and shoelaces. It was always shoelaces. Man, you just saying that, and I have this image instantly in my head of the fucking disaster mess. Like when you would get your shoelaces really burred up, and it's just like, you can't even pry them apart. Man, fuck that shit. Hated that shit. Burred up. Oh God, yeah. But the thing is, you could never get it all. That's what really made them the worst. It's like you're just gonna be doing that forever, and there's always a little bit more. Always. Oh, and yeah, you could get them in your shoes, and it would stick to your socks, and they would leave little things that would still irritate your skin, even if you got the fucking burr off of your. Ooh. Just having some feelings. Having some real feelings here. Yeah, I solved it by just never going the fuck outside. Okay. So on to the next thing. This is just a grab bag of thrift garbage, basically. Nothing amazing here. But a few things I think you might find interesting. There's definitely stuff here that I probably already have. Like I got a SimCity box, but it definitely has all the discs and the keys. So that was surprising to me, and I decided, I'll grab it. I don't know if the one that I have actually has it all. But this was always a nice set, right? Like it's got SimCity Societies, SimCity Destinations, SimCity 4, which is possibly the GOAT SimCity. I certainly loved it. SimCity 4 Rush Hour, and then Sims Carnival Snap City, which I'm not as familiar with that. And then Creature Creator trial version for Spore included. Oh boy. Ah, man. Yay. Hooray. Okay. And then just a stack of garbage. Oh, I think I'm missing a bag, actually. I might have. It was not amazing. So, not a big deal. Yeah, I don't think I have that other bag of stuff. It's okay. It's like 2 or 3 things. Like Command and Conquer Renegade. Also, a nice copy of Descent 2.
Bird refrigerator.
Which I don't think I had a good one. For PC and Mac. Tenosis, thank you for the biddies. Indeed, here's some more garbage. More garbage. Okay. I'm going to reorder these to like interesting, well, least interesting to most interesting. We'll do it like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, first up, we have Monopoly Casino Vegas Edition. What? Over 245 game variations, 12 Monopoly slots. Slots, poker, keno, roulette, blackjack, craps, sick bow, and more. I super don't know. I think this is just Monopoly themed casino games. Not totally sure. I don't know why I took this one. I probably should have left it, but I have NASCAR Thunder 2003. I couldn't. So I'll do this one first. So then we have one of these. These were like bargain PC games before they finally really stopped selling PC games at places like Walmart and shit. This is Legends of the Past, a hidden object 4-pack. And it's literally just like you look for hidden objects. It's sort of like poor man's point and click adventure. I don't know. Night M. Then we have Star Trek Klingon, the ultimate interactive adventure, which was what really sold me. Like, oh, we found it. We found the ultimate interactive adventure. And then we have, this has like no indication as to what the fuck's going on or what this is. Hide and Secret, Treasure of the Ages. Based on the name, I'm assuming this is another hidden object puzzle type collection. It probably does, Grid, I would imagine. There's lots of Klingon yelling. And then we have Video Game Tycoon Gold Edition. Those are discs. Really strange. It looks really fucking weird. Next up, we have another one that's just inexplicable. Looks like it's a platformer, and it's Super Cow. Any of you know this one? Yeah, SimCity 2000 did come out on the SNES, and the SimCity game that we know from the Super Nintendo also had a version made for the NES, of which a prototype was leaked a few years ago. And it is fucking wild. It basically is the same game. I mean, obviously unfinished, but it's crazy. Yeah. And then we have this one I'm actually kind of excited and interested in. It's Safecracker. And so when I saw this, it looks like a utility, but actually it's a fucking like puzzle adventure game. And I think that's pretty fucking hype. It looks cool, honestly. Then we all love these. Fucking Mac Action. Basically like a PC Gamer demo disc stuff type thing, but for Mac. And it has these big new demos. Obviously Havoc and Descent. That rocks, right? QuickTime VR player, plus 100 movies. All the big new demos. First in Mac Action, 3D Ultra Pinball, System Shock, Dungeon Master 2, Amoeba Arena, that's just great. Sam and Max Hit the Road, Dr. Brain, Shadow Wraith, Day of the Tentacle, Bloodbath 1.7, Mac Doom, Marathon 2, Foul Play, Panic in the Park, Shockwave Assault, plus 150 new Doom 2 levels. Jesus Christ. 35 new Marathon maps, 6 new Dark Forces levels. This shit's... Can we go back? Can we just go back? This shit's so much better than now. Everything sucks now. Marathon and Mac Doom magazines. Over 100 shareware games, goodies, and utilities. Shit rocks. It just rocks. There's so much more as well that's not listed on the front. $150 new WAD files, plus the latest Mac Doom review mag. Jesus. Yeah, man, I really want to drag out one of the Macs and just go through this. Monopoly's on here. Ping Pong Deluxe, Robo War, Secret About Box. What is Secret About Box? I want to know. I want to know what is Secret About Box. Sniffer Dog Demo 1.2. No, I don't have Panzer Dragoon for the Saturn. I don't have any of the big expensive Panzer, like, what's the other one called? Is it just Panzer Saga? Or is it Panzer Dragoon Saga? Don't have that. Do not have any of that. Anyhoomst. That was the stack of thrift garbage. And then we have... I'm going to set this stuff aside as well. Make room. Boom. Boom. Then we have this bag of goodies. So, Nakomi's anniversary present to me was, first of all, hard driving for the Genesis. Classic, right? The 1 FPS arcade game. It actually wasn't that bad in the arcade, but the ports didn't fare quite so well, although the Genesis port is probably the best port of hard driving on any system, except for maybe MS-DOS. I think MS-DOS was like nearly arcade perfect, but Genesis is it's the best one on console. And then there was another present with a little sticker. that said maybe you can find a better one.
You're just making it to that?
Yeah, well, I had to open mail and I went over the thrift finds. I'm saving the best for last.
Well, then, should I go get the Kirby stuff?
Oh, yeah, sure.
'Cause, I mean, that was the best.
Yeah?
Actually, I have no idea where it is. So that
Yeah.
was totally. That was not a serious threat. But yeah.
It was the best stuff. We had uniforms for retro game day.
We had uniforms for every day.
For every day, yes. But she got me a Kirby shirt, which I wore. And then she had this incredible new dress that was all like everything video games, like controllers and keyboards, yeah,
Game Boy,
headphones,
Tamagotchis.
yeah. So we went around. That was actually the uniform for the first visit to the Kitty Cafe, Kitty Bubble.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, but we basically matched the place. We looked like we might have been the owners, like
Yeah.
doing like a secret shopper.
The owners also loved video games, yes. I did fit the color scheme. Actually, I can show them. Hold on.
She's going to show you the dress. Anywho, she gave me this directly, but then also gifted me a retro shopping spree. So the rest of this is the results of that. And this is basically because I have a hard time going into retro shops because it's sort of a foregone conclusion that my visit to any retro game shop is going to be like to end up at the cases where they keep stuff behind glass because that's where they keep the good stuff, and me just kind of being like, oh yeah, man, that's that one that I've talked about this before, blah, 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 but that's a lot. You know, and then just doing that over and over and just kind of stuck in an infinite loop before we leave, and I'm just like frowning.
Huh?
I was telling them how I malfunction at video game stores. Video game dress. It's cute. It's very cute.
It is cute. And it has pockets, which is really important. At first, I wasn't going to get it because I don't like pink. But I was like, it's so fucking on theme. And it has pockets. So I was like, I have to. Look, there's a little Game Boy star.
It is perfect.
Yeah. So, all that. It was adorable. Okay, now I'm gonna get off camera because I'm not really wearing a shirt. I don't want them to see my tongue.
Huh? Talking to an employee about what? Oh, no, I usually don't try to talk to the employees. That sounded like so many different possible things, right? That was squarely an introvert statement and an anxiety statement, but it also sounded like a billionaire statement, like a bougie, like I don't talk to the help. But I'm very like self-conscious about I don't want to be the guy that goes in there and is like, oh, surely the video game store person who has to listen to every single fucking nerd that walks into this place fucking ramble on for half an hour about some stupid, like, way too fucking far down the rabbit hole bullshit about some rare ass game that they've never played, but they've heard about 100 times from every other fucking nerd that walks in. Like, I'm trying very much not to be that guy. Or at least I don't treat them like that. I will do more like I'll send out like little possible conversation salvos, and if they are responsive to it, then maybe I'll talk a little bit more about something. But if not, then I fucking eject from the conversation as quickly as I can. I'm just hovering over the eject button.
So, Fawn was in her little thing, but then
Yeah.
she noticed I was talking. But she didn't really want to come over and say hi. So she just got in the bed closest.
Yeah, the beds are like waypoints.
and she's just been doing that kind of weird shit.
Yeah, she went, that was as close as she got. She landed on the bed and then she just started writhing.
Tummy up.
She's a worm.
Yeah.
She's really a worm at heart.
She's real cute though.
And we're just talking about her and she's just like being more wormy. Yeah, I just try to be cognizant of that. I just don't want to be somebody's annoying customer. So.
I didn't hear.
No, not, I'm just
I
talking
didn't
about.
hear you when you were in the store. I didn't hear this conversation right now. I didn't hear anything.
Well, it wasn't worth hearing. It's fine. It's a conversation about not having conversations with people.
Yeah. I have a lot of those.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go through these.
How was I keeping
Yeah,
a
you gotta
live
do that.
frog in my skirt?
Waxum, thank you for 77 months. Anywho, long story short, basically, Nakomi very dangerously gave me a free pass to just kind of go buck wild. So I did. And I went over I went over what I was given to do this by like double. And it's fine. So we're going to talk about these. Yeah. What I was driving at with me visiting game stores is like, there's basically an infinite number of things that like it feels like I can't get anything because how do I stop? Like, how do I even decide which thing? Like it's difficult for me. It's essentially choice paralysis, right? Because I'll be looking at something. I'm like, oh man, I really want that one. But right next to it is something I also pretty much equally want. So whatever choice I make, I'm like basically deciding not to get the other one. So I end up in this choice paralysis type situation. And it makes me feel more frustrated than like enjoying the experience, if that makes sense. No, it isn't. This is just me. I was already talking about this before we started talking about not being annoying to employees. I was going to say this shit that I'm saying either way, because that's me oversharing. It's kind of my thing. Anyway, I'm basically explaining what the idea was here, was that like, go ahead and get things and don't feel bad about it. So I did, and I made myself feel bad about it. But I don't feel that bad because I did get some cool shit. It's basically part of the job description. I don't even know where to begin. I'll start with this one because it's probably going to be the least interesting to you guys. But this was basically, and I'll just show you the fucking price tag so you can feel as bad as I do. I want to tell you, before I show you any of them, I want to tell you what I left behind. Because I managed to find a way to do this to myself every fucking time. They had, and this is the first time I've seen this in person in real life. They had Clock Tower 1 and 2 in perfect condition, just sitting there next to each other. Just fucking sitting there. That might not mean much to y'all. Although some of you might know, because those are a couple of kind of culty horror games that are pretty rare, hard to find, expensive. So for me, seeing those there just inches away from me behind glass was kind of like, holy fucking shit. And those were I almost wanted to just get those and get the fuck out. That would have been by the way, roughly the same amount of money that I spent on all of this for just those two. Clock Tower 1 and Clock Tower 2. I've wanted to play them for years. They're just hard to come by. Clock Tower 1 would have been, I think it was around 150. Clock Tower 2, 450. No, I did not get them. Those were what I chose not to get. That and Clock Tower 2 seems to be attainable on eBay for significantly less than 450, by the way. You have to be careful with game shops because they do check market prices, but they don't. Market prices are updating basically in real time as people put up like auctions and shit. So that's constantly changing. I don't know how often game stores update their pricing. They're definitely out of date on Clockwork 2 because that was at least $100 over what they're generally going for in the market from what I could tell. So I was glad I checked, but oh, Clockwork Knight, yeah. Definitely a very different game. A lot less scissors in that one. Believe me, it was a struggle. It was an absolute struggle because I've wanted those for Scream-A-Day for years, and I never really thought that I'd see both of them in person unless I dropped, a bag on them. So eventually I probably will, but I did not this time. So anyway, just keep in mind, just the two of those as much as all of this. So I picked up Saga Frontier because I have Saga Frontier 2, but I have not played it because I did not have Saga Frontier 1. So now I do, and now I can play them. Yes. A Squaresoft title from during the old heyday. It's one I've been interested in for a while, but like I said, didn't have the original, was waiting until I found a good copy, and I have. And $60 isn't insane. I mean, it's expensive for, a retro title, but to me, the way I justify some retro pricing is like, well, it's a new game to me, and I paid $60 for new games usually, so it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad. It's obviously bad, but whatever. And then this one was very much filling a inexplicable gap in the PlayStation 1 collection. Nakomi was convinced that we had this, and I was like, I would know if we had this. It's weird that we don't have this. Now we have this. Very pleased to have this in the collection now. I know. I don't know. It's one that you gotta have in a PlayStation 1 collection. And then just an absolute gem and classic. We have Jammer Lammy, but we didn't have Pa Rappa the Rappa. Never heard of it? Oh my god, dude. Oh man, we're gonna have to have a Pa Rappa night. Dude, it's one of the GOATs. This is like one of the games that made the PlayStation. I remember when this came out and like it took it by storm, dude. Everyone fucking punch, kick, it's all in the mind. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, punch, kick, block. Yeah. Absolute fucking, yeah, it's still meme today, yeah. Huge game. Is it like, this is a foundational game, like generally. Not just for PlayStation, but like this is an all-time great. And then this is one I've been wanting to, another gap fill. I've really wanted to get my hands on this one for a while. And this is the origin of the Gun Survivor games. Resident Evil Survivor, which I don't think is actually a gun game. I believe this is just a first-person Resident Evil. So I mean, like, it's basically a rail shooter, but I don't think it actually uses a gun peripheral, oddly enough. But yeah, I've wanted this one in the collection for a while. It's one of the early Resident Evil games. So I went for it. Yeah, man, I have Katamari. We could do that as well. It's all of these are in great condition. These were the behind the glass case games here. Here's another pair that I have been, I wouldn't describe it as harassed about, but I have been informed that I should definitely play these. And maybe some of you are part of those who have been telling me to play these, but Medieval 1 and 2. One was 47 and 2 was 74. I've never played either of these, so. Oh, you guys have both of these, Grid? Awesome. I've heard they're great. And then this one, I actually already have, but the Japanese version. And I basically, I jumped at the opportunity to get the English release. So D. I had Scream a Day in mind. Probably because I was looking at fucking Clock Tower. And in the lovely PlayStation tall box. Yeah. I've never seen this one in the wild. And check out. That's kind of weird for a PlayStation game, right? Little disc protectors. But they all look great. It's in fantastic condition. Probably thanks to these little protectors. So. Oh, nice. Sanitarium as well. Very nice. Manual's in great shape here. And yeah. This will be a good one. This will be a good weird one to do. While they were grabbing D for me, this one, that's a weird sentence. This one was knocked over and I picked it up because it triggered a like core memory for me. Because, how do I explain this? Ever since, the PlayStation was brand new. I didn't have a PlayStation because we got an N64. We were a Nintendo family. So I didn't get a PlayStation of my own until, I never did. I got a PlayStation 2, and then I was able to play PlayStation 1 games. So a lot of time passed. But I recall seeing this game at Walmart that was on the demo thing. They had the TV above that section. Back when like the video game sections at stores were cool. And they had the demo going for the PlayStation 1. And I think this was actually a playable thing. But there was this game that I could never identify. I didn't know what the name of it was, but I just remembered it looked really cool to me. And I was really excited about it. And it was this thing with like fully freedom, you know, of movements, like jet fighter sort of thing, kind of futuristic-y. But I didn't know what it was. It just went into my head because it was like the first PlayStation thing I ever saw. And I never figured out what the game was. And it was this. fucking Warhawk. And this one was not terribly expensive. So now I finally have my hands on this fucking thing. And I feel good. But yeah, definitely looking at the screenshots, this is the shit I remember. And then finally, this was the only one they had, y'all. And I asked. This is the only one they had. But we got it. It's in great shape. But still a long road ahead. And I think this was mostly funded, this one. Oh, nope, no, it wasn't. Nope. That's okay. Armored Core 4 answer has been attained. There's so many more cores to get. But we can check that one off the list. Oh, man. 3DO is a wild system. It's such a weird mix of stuff. It's really rather crazy. They had a, I'm not sure if I'm right about the model number here, an FZ1 at this game shop. The one that has the, like, it's kind of square shaped with the sort of pillars in the corners, that one. I have the one that looks sort of like, I don't know, kind of like an Amiga CD or whatever. Was it Amiga CD? Yeah, I think Amiga CD. It's just sort of like looks more like a little set-top box, top loader. But I always thought the other one looked much cooler. Yeah, dude. We have a command somewhere that directly references Need for Speed on the 3DO. I forget what command is it. Is it plus speed or what? No. What the fuck is what's the quote? Oh, freaky, freaky, freaky. Yeah, the best part of the original Need for Speed is the fucking guy. Speed, it's a freaky thing. You took it where I couldn't follow. In between everything you do, you get talked to by this dude. Yes, it's Bun. Hey, Bun. Hey, Bun. Yeah, I have a little microphone on, so don't punch it like that, please. But yeah, that was the haul. And I think it was a pretty good haul. I don't know if it I don't know if it's is as good of a haul as Clock Tower and Clock Tower 2 would have been. But maybe. It's certainly many more games. I inquired about Code Veronica because I really want to replenish that in my Dreamcast library, but unfortunately, weirdly, all of the Dreamcast games they had. So they did have Code Veronica, but they didn't have the original case for it. They had like replacement cases for all Dreamcast games, which kind of put me off.
That's a lot of cake.
Cry Wild, thank you for 83 months. Yeah, pretty good haul, I feel. A lot of stuff that's like either near and dear to my heart or I think will become so eventually. Strongly recommended ones. But they had a ton of stuff that I would have dove on for sure. Hey, Bun. You tired? You seem kind of tired. Or sad. Are you sad? No, you're wagging. Hi. Oh, hello. Hello. Ouch, by the way. Yeah, you got those claws. She's so lovey. She always wants to be on you or near you or cuddling or climbing or getting belly rubs.
I went in my pants.
Coley, thank you for continuing that sub. Yeah, I can't blame you there. The 32X is kind of a shit system. I don't think there's a single redeeming game. Well, there's Doom. It has Doom. And it is kind of an interesting one. Well, wait, what am I thinking of? No, that's the one that has shit. Hold on. Doom is such a it's such a mess in that era that I have trouble even remembering. I know one of them just didn't even have a fucking soundtrack. But I don't remember. Was that the Jaguar one? One of them had a good, unique soundtrack. I know the 3DO one had the weirdest soundtrack because the fucking somebody at 3DO, whoever was in charge of the Doom project, was like, I have a band. We'll just cover the Doom soundtrack. And they made their own fucking version of the Doom soundtrack. So the 3DO might have possibly the best version of the Doom soundtrack because it's just unique. It's completely, and they didn't do a bad job. Like, they did a good job of it. They could play music. But they fucked the game up horribly because they didn't give it enough time. The developer didn't have time to do what was necessary to make the game run well, so it had really low frame rate. But it has the most unique soundtrack. But I don't remember if it was the 32X version that had the no soundtrack at all, or if that was the Jaguar. But I feel like it couldn't have been the Jaguar, because I think that's the port that that id did themselves, was to the Jaguar. Wasn't it? They wouldn't do it with no soundtrack, would they? Or did they do the 32X one? One is based on the other, by the way. I don't remember which. One of the ports was like the port upon which all others were based. Something along those lines. Yeah, it's definitely worth tracking it down and giving it a listen. Blizzard had a game on the 32X. What fucking game would that be? I know they had a few games on the, I'm pretty sure they had a few games on the Genesis. I don't know if they were all like multi-system releases. Yeah, Blackthorn. Was Blackthorn a 32X game? Because that also came out on the Super Nintendo, didn't it? What would they need the 32X for? Maybe it didn't. Maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah, it really, it has like, what is it? Is it like 15 or 20 games? It's a little muddy because there were some like companion games, like there was a 32X cartridge and a Sega CD, and they would like work together. I think that was very few. But yeah, for the most part, the 32X sucks shit. It was not good. 40 and 6 needed both parts. Gotcha. Crazy. The Sega CD was good. The Sega CD had some sick shit. Like, I think the original release of Lunar was originally a Sega CD exclusive, which is a pretty wild exclusive. Also, I'm pretty sure that's an insanely expensive game to get your hands on now. I want to be that misfortunate, but my CDI is fucked up right now and won't read any discs. But we have the two platformers. We don't have the Zelda's Adventure game. We don't have the top-down one, but we have the two side scrollers and Hotel Mario. Now I want to be disappointed authentically. That vampire game. Are you thinking of Dracula? I have an unopened copy of Dracula, starring Keanu Reeves. Eventually, maybe one day I'll open it up. I will show you. One moment. Yeah, here you go. From KB Toys. Still sealed. Fucking Dracula for the Sega CD. And it's just really bad. It's a side scroller with terrible controls, and you punch bats, I think, is what you do. Yeah, probably Grid. Good times, good times, good times. Well, now I'm debating on whether to dive into Tears of the Kingdom or save that for next time and maybe tour through some of these pickups. I don't know what to do. I also am experiencing some post-vacation fatigue. Oh, Dracula Unleashed? I don't know that one. Tears of the Kingdom or Tears of the Wallet? Yeah, for real. I mean, I'm pleased with these pickups. I don't feel too bad. It was expensive, but it was fun to splurge for once and actually walk out with something instead of just being like leaving sadly, you know. Like, it's no fun being responsible. It's not like someone gives you a medal. Like, you saved your money. Here's a star. Here's a star for your button. Hello again, Bun. Hello. We meet again in the same way. Boy, you got that breath. Small dog, big breath. Woof. Go on. Go be a dog. Or get a job. That would be great. Yeah, I still have Armored Core on the brain. I really want to get through a bunch of those games because I'm enjoying the hell out of the first one. I guess I should focus on getting through the first one first, but I'm super excited to do more. Ah, fuck it. Why don't we pop in some of the PlayStation 1 games? Why not? Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? Let's see. We'll get Armored Core out of there. For now. We'll come back to you. Yeah, let's just run through some of these. PlayStation 1. Oh. There we go. "'Tis a beautiful sound." Damn, that's a very different vibe from... Also, this is kind of loud. It's a very different vibe from the sequel. Not what I was expecting, for sure. Yeah, fantastic music. It also looks like the robot from Chrono Trigger is here. Or a Steambot from Steambot Chronicles. I guess that's all the attract mode it has. I thought there'd be more. Oh, weird. Sky is very blue. Not gonna really play. I just want to get a little further taste of the game. I don't need system data. All right, now anyway. Jeez, this is so different from Saga Frontier 2. Holy crap. I think anyway. Maybe my memory's fucked up. This is goodbye. Whoa. This is wild, man. This is me waking up with poison ivy. Look at this octopus guy. What the heck? Oh shit, is it called a core? Oh no. Yeah, it seems like different starting scenarios. This is the original Octopath Traveler. But with like 7 instead of 8. This seems great. Everything's deplorable. Uncle Taco? I could get invested in this mess. I like this a lot. Alright. Let's check out something else. This is great, though. Fantastic. Oh yeah, buckle your butts. Who of you here was not familiar with this game? This game rocks. Trash 80. What, Chex Quest?
Jet Baby was really awesome.
Oh, yeah.
He can probably beat Superman.
Shut up. Boy, he sure is my hero.
And I'll take a giant spicy fries, giant vanilla frosty, and cherry pie.
A junior chunky burger, curly fries, and a large chocolate frosty, please.
I'll have a chunky garden salad, ginger soda, and a lemon pie.
Well, here I am with the girl of my dreams, Sunny Funny. Boy, she sure is beautiful today.
Next, please.
Water.
Here it is.
This shit rocks.
You gotta do what?
I gotta believe.
Well, what do we have here? Plenty of munchies for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Not only munchies, but a little bag, all dressed up for us. Ain't that right?
Right.
What do you
Yikes.
say? How about if you and I go for a little walk outside, huh? Let the punks stay and eat their food.
Stop it!
There's no need to fear. Because Joe Chin is here.
Hey, it's Joe.
I have traveled the 7 seas. I have crossed every mountain known to man. And
CRT would definitely help with the compression
For
artifacts.
jerks like you, I shall put on my magic gloves of glory and shall take you on a cruise to destroy all of you. Now, let me tell you of this one incident at this coffee shop where there were 4 jerks instead of 2.
Oh, here we go again.
Let's go.
Bye now. Bye.
Wow. I need to become a hero, too. But how could I possibly do that? Yeah, I know. I gotta believe.
Welcome to the Fruits Dojo. I trust that you are here to redeem yourself and to acquire skills that are necessary for your goals. Are you ready, young one? I shall give you my best. But first, let's see if you can challenge my right.
Now it's time for me to fuck up.
Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you wanna test me, I'm sure you'll find the things I'll teach ya. Sure to beat ya. Nevertheless, you'll get a lesson from teacher. Now kick,
Kick,
punch,
punch,
jump,
chop,
block. Once more now, kick,
kick,
punch,
punch,
jump,
chop,
and block.
block,
Don't get cocky, it's gonna get rocky. We're gonna move down to the next jockey. Now duck,
duck,
jump,
uh-oh,
turn,
turn,
pause. Listen carefully, jump,
jump,
pause,
hold,
duck,
duck,
and turn.
turn,
Yeah, I see you're getting better. Kick to the limit in order to get her now. Kick, punch,
kick, punch,
chop, block,
chop, block, 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 block,
chop, kick,
chop, kick, 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 kick,
punch, block.
punch, block,
Gonna get harder now. Duck and jump.
duck, jump,
Turn and
I'm doing bad.
pose.
turn, pose,
Duck and turn. Why don't you follow my words because we're almost done. I'll make it easier first. I wanna see if you wanna see what it means to be the man with a master plan. Are you the man now? Here we go now. Kick, punch, block.
Kick, punch, block.
Chop, kick, block.
Chop, kick, block.
Block, and I'm kicking.
Block, kick.
Block, duck, punch.
Block, duck, punch. Punch, punch.
Duck, duck, turn.
Duck, duck, turn, turn, turn.
Jump, kick, chop.
Chop, kick, chop, chop, kick.
And punch, punch, punch.
Punch, 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 punch.
That's it for today. Good job, Parappa. You can go on to the next stage now.
Yahoo! All right.
Yeah, this game was fucking baller back in the day.
Now,
The end of my simple introduction. Hold up your fists, you evil crusaders. Let me knock you out.
Fat donut.
It's a great day today. So what do you guys want to do?
let's go down to the beach.
Okay, sounds cool.
Don't we need a car to get anywhere?
Yeah, and a license too.
Whoa, check that out. That's the new Super Stretch Limo 900.
Yeah, the maximum speed is tuned up to 463,200.
And vinyl Panther seats too.
Hi. How do you like my new car, guys?
Man, it's fat.
The color is awesome too.
Not only that, it's a convertible. And it is capable of leaping tall buildings in a single bound. Would you girls like to go to the beach with me?
Sure. Only if all of us can go.
Of course, of course. Come on, girls, sit up front with me. You guys can sit in the back. Everybody, hold on.
They're high now. On exhaust, I guess.
If I only had a car and a license, I could take Sonny anywhere. How can I do that? Yeah, I know. I gotta believe.
It feels pretty quaint now, but every single one of the tracks in this is a
You
fucking
wanna
banger.
learn how to drive, huh? It's harder than you think it is. If you think you can handle it, try this rap.
That's just his catchphrase.
All right, we're here, just sitting in the car. I want you to show me if you can get far. Step on the gas. Step on the gas. Step on the brakes. Step on the brakes. Brake. Now step on the gas. Step on the gas. When I say boom, 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 you say bam, bam, bam. No pause in between. Come on, let's jam. Step on the gas. Step on gas. Step on the brakes. Step on the brakes. Step on the brakes. Step on the brakes. Step on the gas. Step on the gas. I'm glad you know which way to go, but it ain't gonna stop me. Here we go. Check and turn the signals to the right. Check and turn the signals to the right. Now turn to the right. Now turn to the right. Check and turn the signals to the left. Check and turn the signals to the left. Whoa, ho, ho, ho! Stop the car! We got an emergency, can't you see? Do you know why we stopped the car?
Do I know why we stopped the car?
Yes.
What?
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 Do you know why we stopped the car?
Do I know why we stopped the
Yes. What?
What?
I forgot to close the door.
You forgot to close the door.
I was blowing it really bad.
Now just don't forget, this ain't kung fu. Come on again. Check and turn the signal to the right.
Check and turn the signals to the right.
Step on the gas, now turn to the right.
Step on the gas. Now turn to the right.
Check and turn the signal to the left.
Check, turn the signals to the left.
Step on the gas, now turn to the left.
Step on the gas. Now turn to the left.
Step on the brakes.
Step on the brake.
Do you know why we stopped the car again?
Do I know why we stopped the car? Yeah.
You gotta do it again.
I failed.
What?
I'm bad.
Alright, we're here.
Don't insult this game, it rocks.
I want you to show me if you can get far. Step on the gas.
Step on the gas.
Step on the brakes.
Step on the brake.
Now step on the gas.
Step on the gas.
When I say boom, 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 you say bam, bam, bam. No pause in between. Come on, let's jam. Step on the gas.
Step on the gas.
Step on the brakes.
Step on the brake.
Step on the brakes.
Step on the brake.
Step on the gas.
Step on the gas.
I'm glad you know which way to go, but it ain't gonna stop me. Here we go. Check and turn the signals to the right.
Check, turn the signals to the right.
Now turn to the right.
Now turn to the right.
Check and turn the signals to the left.
Check, turn the signals to the left.
Now turn to the left.
Now turn to the left.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho! Stop the car! We got an emergency, can't you see? Do you know why we stopped the car?
Do I know why we stopped the car?
Yes. What?
Yes, what?
Do you know why we stopped the car?
Do I know why we stopped the car?
Yes.
Yes,
What?
What?
I forgot to close the door.
You forgot to close the door.
That part fucks me up.
Now just don't forget, this ain't kung fu. Come on again. Check and turn the signal to the right.
Check, turn the signals to the right.
Step on the gas, now turn to the right.
Step on the gas. Now turn to the right.
Check and turn the signal to the left.
Check, turn the signals to the left.
Step on the gas, now turn to the left.
Step on the gas. Now turn to the left.
Step on the brakes.
Step on the brake.
Do you know why we stopped the car again?
Do I know why we stopped the car? Yeah.
You gotta do it again.
One more time, I'm definitely going to get it. I think there's a little bit of a difference in what I'm hearing and when it's expecting me to press.
Alright, we're here, just sitting in the car. I want you to show me if you can get
I know, I know.
Step on the gas.
Step on the brakes.
Step on the brake.
Now step on the gas.
Step on the gas.
When I say boom, 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 you say bam, bam, bam. No pause in between. Come on, let's jam. Step on the gas.
Step on the gas.
Step on the brakes.
Step on the brake.
Step on the brakes.
Step on the brake.
Step on the gas.
Step on the gas.
I'm glad you know which way to go, but it ain't gonna stop me. Here we go. Check and turn the signals to the right.
Check, turn the signals to the right.
Now turn to the right.
Now turn to the right.
Check and turn the signals to the left.
Check, turn the signals to the left.
Now turn to the left.
Now turn to the left.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho! Stop the car! We got an emergency, can't you see?
If I pay less attention to the top,
Do I know why we stopped the car?
Yes.
What? What? What?
Do you know why we stopped the car?
Do I know why we stopped the car?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
What?
I forgot to close the door.
You forgot to close the door.
if I go more off of listening, it's not as bad.
Now just don't forget, this ain't kung fu. Come on again. Check and turn the signal to the right.
Check, turn the signals to the right.
Step on the gas, now turn to the right.
Step on the gas. Now turn to the right.
Check and turn the signal to the left.
Check, turn the signals to the left.
Step on the gas, now turn
I limped through. I limped through. It is a lot. It's a pretty easy license test. Excuse me. Yeah, it gets harder quickly. I think there's only like 4 songs as well.
Parappa! Hey, Parappa! Where are you going with my car? You've only had that license 10 minutes!
Pop's car. To take me 3 tries, yeah.
Hi.
More fries.
This is Pa Rappa the Rapper. And it is a PlayStation fucking classic.
You know, this is really a lot of fun. Wouldn't it be nice if we could keep driving and go someplace far, far away?
Basically, the whole game is Pa Rappa just wants to date this girl. And he's trying to, like... all of it is him overthinking everything. Like, oh, I gotta be able to fight people. I gotta be able to drive a car. Yeah, he's in love with this flower. Now they're all dead.
Cool.
Oh no. I can't believe it. My dad's gonna bite me.
Oh, Parappa, I still have 59 more monthly installments to pay. What am I going to tell your mother? I hope you're ready to pay for everything.
I'm in trouble now. How am I gonna pay for this car? How can I do that?
He's just gotta believe.
Yeah, I know. I gotta believe.
So you want to sell goods at this flea market, eh? You're a new boy, aren't you? I'll tell you right now, the most important thing in selling goods here is not money, it's love. So if you want to sell goods here, come stand next to me. Follow me up.
Yep.
Right. I'm working in the flea market so early. I've been working here since my mama was a baby. Just because the rhythm is slow, that don't mean that you can't flow. In the rain or in the snow,
In the rain or in the snow.
got the funky flow.
Got the funk flow.
In the rain or in the snow,
In the rain or in the snow.
got the funky flow.
Got the funky flow.
All you ever need is to be nice and friendly.
All you ever need is to be nice and friendly.
All you ever need is to be nice and friendly.
All you ever need is to be nice and friendly.
Remember, strike it rich, the key is love. Save everybody from way up above. I can sell a bottle cap like this.
I will try to sell a cap like this.
I can sell a bottle cap like this.
I will try to sell a cap like this.
I never dream it would be like this. I am the #1 ruler of the 7 seas. The skunk over here will bring you luck.
The skunk over here will bring you luck.
The pump over here comes with a truck.
The pump over here comes with the truck.
Oh yes, I had a lot of fun. I made a lot of bucks and now I'm on the run. In the rain or in it. I will help you, or you will help me.
You got that right, teacher. Thanks a lot.
That was because I was rapping bad for a second. It added turtle sex noises. God, just work at the flea market for one day and completely repair your pop's vehicle that had completely fallen apart. Yeah, just a brand new car.
Okay, it's Sunny's birthday tomorrow, and for the party, we need someone to get a present, we need someone to buy a cake, and someone to set up.
Uh-huh. And how should we decide?
Well, how about John King?
Good idea.
Ready?
John, Ken, Paul.
Yay! I won! I'll be the setup producer.
All right, let's continue. John, Ken, Paul. Oops. One more time. John, Ken, Paul.
I won. I'll get the present.
And that means you have to get the cake, Parappa.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Let's all do our jobs and get ready for tomorrow.
Right on.
They probably didn't want to remake the video. They just recorded it as it was.
Hiya, Parappa. Tomorrow's the big day, isn't it? You want to see the cake that I got for Sunny? Look. The first floor represents the foundation of Sunny and I. A long relationship between a boy and a girl all depends on the foundation, you know. The second floor represents beauty. Being beautiful as she is, Sunny deserves all the rights to the word beauty. The 40th floor represents the obstacles that we must face. The 40th floor represents the obstacles that we must face. And the 41st floor is just to keep our awesome relationship. The 42nd floor represents all the sights and sounds that Sunny and I will be experiencing in our glorious future. Well, enough for now. I shall explain everything in better detail tomorrow. See ya.
Poor Parappa.
Parappa! What do you expect to do without a cake? A birthday party without a cake is like a dance floor without me. Do you understand that?
What should I do? I'm in trouble now. What should I do? I'm almost out of money, and I need a cake. Cheap. Cheap. Yeah, I know. I've got to believe.
Welcome to Cheap Cheap, the cooking chicken show. Today's
Oh,
dish
shit.
is a seafood cake, guaranteed.
This one
to
might
catch
whoop
your
my
eye.
ass.
Wow, wowie, wow.
Now, here she is.
Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub to Cake.
Every single day, stress comes in every way. I ain't got no time for nobody. My style is rich, dope, fat, and rich. We'll make a cake today that
It's the Great British Bake Off.
Crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack egg into the bowl.
M-I-X the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, flour into the bowl.
Crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack egg into the bowl.
M-I-X the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
Baking a cake, yes, means you gotta try.
I'm-
I'm doing this for years, but don't ask me why.
I'm getting in trouble already.
Butter joins the bowl.
Butter joins the bowl.
We're making us a cake that you've never seen before.
We're making us a cake that you've never seen.
Heat up the oven, now we're on a roll.
Heat up the oven, now we're on a roll.
Cheap's the name of my soul.
Cheap's the name of your soul.
Oh no. So let's try it again. This one is fucking hard.
Every single day, stress comes in every way. I ain't got no time for nobody. My style is rich,
Yeah.
fat, and rich. We'll make a cake today that looks rich. Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, 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 egg into the bowl.
M-I-X the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, flour into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, 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 egg into the bowl.
M-I-X the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, flour into the bowl.
Baking a cake, yes, means you gotta try. I'm doing this for years, but don't ask me why. Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
We're making us a cake that you've never seen before.
We're making us a cake that you've never seen before.
Heat up the oven, now we're on a roll.
Heat up the oven, now we're on a roll.
Cheap, cheap, cheap's the name of my soul.
Cheap, 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 name of your soul.
The other day, I was called a little turkey, but I'm a chicken, got it? Your beef jerky. Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
This is so hard.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Here, I got a little sample.
She's mad. Oh, I didn't even do that one. I thought she was gonna say something else. I thought there was gonna be more. I don't know why. Fucking hell. I can't not watch the Great British Baking Show. It's very addicting.
Rich, dope, fat, and rich. We'll make a cake today that looks rich. Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, 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 egg into the bowl.
M-I-X the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, flour into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, 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 egg into the bowl.
M-I-X the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, flour into the bowl.
Baking a cake, yes, means you gotta try. I'm doing this for years, but don't ask me why. Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
We're making us a cake that you've never seen before.
We're making us a cake that you've never seen before.
Heat up the oven, now
It's
we're on
so-
a roll.
Heat up the oven, now we're on a roll.
Cheap, cheap, cheap's the name of my soul.
Cheap, 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 names above your soul.
The other day, I was called a little turkey, but I'm a chicken, got it? Your beef jerky. Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Leave it there, come on, clean pile.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Here, I got a little sample.
Here, I don't have that. Here,
Cause ample time's just what we don't have.
Cause money and time's just what we don't have.
A chicken in the kitchen is making all the sound. The cake is done while we're sitting.
I gotta do that somehow.
All we gotta do is apply the final touches.
All we gotta do is apply the final touches.
Take out the shrimp, the clam, and the perches.
Take out the shrimp, the clam, and the perch.
The perch goes here, the clam goes there.
The perch goes, the clam goes there.
The little tiny shrimps just go everywhere.
The little tiny shrimp just go just everywhere.
Whatever you likes in the middle, fiddle.
Whatever you likes in the middle, fiddle.
Seafood cake comes just like the riddle.
Seafood cake comes like a riddle.
Balls. I think I did learn something here, though. I think, like, you got to listen more to exactly what PaRappa is saying and press the buttons. So, like, the timeline at the top, we already know is not, like, literal, but it does tell you what buttons you need to press. But they don't tell you when. So you got to listen to how he's rapping and then make it sound right.
Crack, 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 egg into the bowl.
I think so.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
M-I-X
Yeah.
the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
Baking a cake, yes, means you
Some of them have to be, like, quicker.
for years, but don't
Some of them have to be slower.
Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
We're making us a cake that you've never seen before.
We're making us a cake that you never seen before.
Heat up the oven, now we're on a roll.
Heat up the oven, now we on a roll.
Cheap, cheap, cheap's the name of my soul.
Cheap, cheap, cheap's the name of your soul.
Damn. Yeah, he has to finish the words. God damn. Well, what was cool with this game that's not really coming across because I'm not any good at it is you could freestyle essentially if you understand the way the game works. You could throw in like extra shit and yeah, you could do more button presses.
Crack, 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 egg into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
Baking a cake, yes, means
Yeah, you could add flair and shit.
doing this for years, but don't ask me why. Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
You're making us a cake that you've never seen before.
We're making us a cake that never seen before.
Heat up the oven, now we're on a roll.
Heat up the oven, now we on a roll.
Cheap, cheap, cheap's the name of my soul.
Cheap, 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 name of your soul.
The other day, I was called a little turkey, but I'm a chicken, got it? Your beef jerky. Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Here, I got a little sample.
Here, I don't have a sample.
Cause ample time's just what we don't have.
Cause money and time's just what we don't
A
have.
chicken in the kitchen is making all the sound. The cake is done while we were sitting around. All we gotta do is apply the final touches.
All we gotta do is apply the final touches.
Take out the shrimp, the clam, and the perches.
Take out the shrimp, the clam, and the perch.
The perch goes here, the clam goes there.
The perch goes here, the clam goes there.
The little tiny shrimps just go everywhere.
The little tiny shrimps just go everywhere.
Whatever you like's in the middle, fiddle.
Whatever you like's in the middle, fiddle.
Seafood cake comes just like the riddle.
Seafood cake comes just like a riddle.
Oh, come on, man. I was so much better that time. I was doing so much better. I'm learning. A little bit, yeah. He's kind of got that vibe.
Comes in every way. I ain't got no time for nobody. My style is rich, dope, fat, and rich. We'll make a cake today that looks rich. Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, 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 egg into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
Baking a cake, yes, means you gotta try. I'm doing this for years, but don't ask me why. Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
You're making us a cake that you've never seen before.
Make us a cake that you've never seen before.
Heat up the oven, now we're on a roll.
Heat up the oven, now we on a roll.
Cheap, cheap, cheap's the name of my soul.
Cheap, cheap, cheap's the name soul.
The other day, I was called a little turkey, but I'm a chicken, got it? Your beef jerky. Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Here, I got a little sample.
Here, I don't have a sample.
Cause ample time's just what we don't have.
Cause money and time is what we don't have.
A chicken in the kitchen is making all the sound. The cake is done while we were sitting around. All we gotta do is apply the final touches.
All we gotta do is apply the final touches.
Take out the shrimp, the clam, and the perches.
Take out the shrimp, clam, and the perches.
Buh. It's a tough one. I'm really trying to get the feel for it, but it's beating me up.
Every single day, stress comes in every way.
I really enjoy it though.
No time for nobody. My style is rich, dope, fat, and rich. We'll make a cake today that looks rich. Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, flour into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, flour into the bowl.
Baking a cake, yes, means you gotta try. I'm doing this for years, but don't ask me why. Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
We're making us a cake that you've never seen before.
Made us a cake that you never seen before.
Heat up the oven, now we're on a roll.
Heat up the oven, now we're on the roll.
Cheap, cheap, cheap's the name of my soul.
Cheap, cheap, cheap's the name of your soul.
The other day, I was called a little turkey.
Man, I was on target with that shit.
Your beef jerky, put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
And the more I try to like get him to kind of say it on time, the worse it seems to be.
Every single day, stress comes in every way. I ain't got no time for nobody. My style is rich, dope, fat, and rich. We'll make a cake today that looks rich. Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X, the flour into the bowl.
Baking a cake, yes, means you gotta try. I'm doing this for years, but don't ask me why.
Yeah,
Butter,
she's
butter,
stressing
butter
out.
joins the bowl.
Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl.
We're making us a cake that you've never seen before.
We're making us a cake that you never seen before.
Heat up the oven, now we're on a roll.
Heat up the oven, now we're on the roll.
Cheap, cheap, cheap's the name of my soul.
Cheap, cheap, cheap's the name of your soul.
The other day, I was called a little
Okay, so she comes out of the TV when I'm doing bad to yell at me directly.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Put the cake in the oven for a while.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Leave it there, come on, clean the pile.
Here, I got a little sample.
Here, I don't have a sample.
Cause ample time's just what we don't have.
Cause money and time is what we don't. Cause money and
Chicken in the kitchen is making all the sound. The cake is done while we were sitting.
Yeah, it's all dynamic.
All we gotta do is apply the final touches.
all we gotta do is apply the final touches.
Take off the shrimp, the clam, and the perches.
Take out the shrimp, the clam, and the perch.
The perch goes here, the clam goes there.
The perch goes, the clam goes there.
The little tiny shrimps just go everywhere.
The little tiny shrimp just go everywhere.
Whatever you like's in the middle, fiddle.
Whatever you like's in the middle, fiddle.
Seafood cake comes just like the riddle.
Seafood cake comes just like a riddle.
Okay, that wasn't so hard, was it?
No problem.
Actually, I went faster for this one. So it seems like going too slow was the problem. I also tried being more literal with what they were showing, but not the timing. So like it was doing like doubles. It wants those doubles fast. So if you see like XX close together, you gotta go bop bop. That seemed to change my fortunes a lot. I think the next bit is like a boss rush. I'm not sure. I don't really remember, JJ. Yeah, the general timing, but not the exact timing, I think is what's going on. Because again, I think it wanted to encourage like freestyle approach. The fucking tone of this game is all over the place, which I think just makes it even better.
bathroom.
Wow, Parappa looks so manly today. I've never seen him look this way before.
He's trying not to shit himself.
Are you going to drive me home?
Of course.
Oh. Let it go.
My car tank is empty, but mine is full. I mean, I'm full of gas and not the car. No, the car needs gas, but Anyway, we have to find a gas station right now.
Get ready for the next song. It is.
Excuse me, this is an emergency. I need to go right now.
So do we.
It's a boss rush.
Now what? What can we do?
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I know.
I know.
Let's rap for it.
That's a good idea.
Hurry up.
I need to go just as bad as you. What I had this morning, I don't even wanna say to you. Kick, punch, turn, and chop the door.
Kick, punch, turn, and chop door.
Or I will fall to the floor.
Or I will fall to the floor.
Kick, punch, turn, and chop the door.
Kick, punch, turn, and chop door.
Or I will fall to the floor.
Or I will fall to the floor.
No way. I've been sitting in my car, yes, now for days. Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Okay, you win.
Ribbit, I can't hold it. Last toilet with me up, me already sold it. In the rain or in the snow, I got the funky flow.
God damn it.
I really got to go.
In the rain or in the snow, you got the funky flow. But now you really got up. But
The toilet over there will bring you luck, so give up. I got no time to spare.
the toilet over there will bring luck. So give up, I got no time to spare.
In the rain or in the snow, I got the funky flow.
Oh no.
I really got to go.
In the rain or in the snow, you got the funky flow. But now you really gotta go.
Oh no. It cut out.
The toilet over there will bring luck. So give up, I got no time to spare.
What happened to the music? Oh no.
You are a chicken from the kitchen, and you ain't kidding, nothing written.
The CD music just stopped. This is terrible.
Crack, break, fix, door, you know. I got to go, so yes, open up, you know.
I'm trying.
You are a chicken from the kitchen, and you ain't kidding, nothing written. Crack, break, fix the door, you know. I got to go, so yes, open up, you know.
That sucks. I really like this song. I hope it plays this time.
Just as bad as you. What I had this
floor. Or I will fall to the floor.
Or I will fall to the floor.
Kick, punch, turn, and chop the door.
Kick, punch, turn, and chop door.
Or I will fall to the floor.
Or I will fall to the floor.
No way. I've been sitting in my car, yes, now for days. Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Okay, you win.
This one's like insane to me. This one's not fair.
In the rain when it's snow, you got the funky flow, but now you really got up.
The toilet over there will bring you luck, so give up. I got no time to spare.
The toilet over there will bring you luck, so give up. I got no time to spare.
In the rain or in the snow, I got the funky flow, but now I really got to go.
In the rain or in the snow, you got a funk flow, but now you really gotta go.
The toilet over there will
I cut out again.
The toilet over there will bring luck, so give up. I got no time to spare.
I'm fucked. Damn it. This makes me sad.
You are chicken from the kitchen, and you ain't hitting nothing written. Crack, break, fix the door, you know. I got to go, so yes, open up, you know.
I don't know. Probably just needs cleaned, I would say. Take a look at it. Yeah, I don't know. Unfortunate. That's okay. Whatever the case, to me, it's a classic. I know that like not everybody's a fan, but I liked it. Yeah, I think the main thing with that game is that the songs are fucking good. That's what holds it together. That's the glue. Classic Capcom. You can enjoy very realistic sound by setting the sound mode to stereo and using a pair of headphones. Give me the attract mode. I need it. If it has one. Maybe it doesn't. It's already set to stereo.
Resident Evil Survivor.
Resident Evil. He really put a big gap between Resi and Dent. Resident Evil.
In 1998, a disaster struck the quiet Midwestern residents of Raccoon City. An uncontrollable outbreak of the Umbrella-created T-virus transformed the city into an inescapable death trap. To stop the outbreak from spreading, Umbrella Incorporated was forced to wipe out the entire city. However, this was not the only location where an outbreak occurred.
I think they're getting away, dude. Amazing. What the fuck did we just witness? It's very realistic. My head aches and I can't remember anything. My only hope is this gun. I must remember. I must survive. I think that was we. He only remembers gun.
Where am I? Oh! I don't remember anything. Who am I?
The real first person Resident Evil game.
You look familiar, but... but I just can't remember.
A gun with 17 bullets.
Though I can't remember anything, I know that this was no way for anyone to die. What?
I don't know how to shoot. Oh, there we go. You've obtained rusted key. What did that say? It went away so fast. New Meal Church. Is he not dead, or what's going on? He's dead. Oh, it's the Church of Umbrella. An old church altar. The word umbrella is written on the wall. Feels like honestly wild for PlayStation, doesn't it? It's a little crazy. It's not a good control scheme by any means. You have to hold R, and then you move the cursor around with the D-pad, and you shoot with triangle. Which definitely feels mighty weird. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Jesus. Whoops. You've obtained Clockwinder. I accidentally blasted through everything that had to say. It's not working because you just broke it. You've obtained Chapel Key. I know nothing about this game, honestly. Don't know anything about it. This is my first time basically ever seeing it. So I can answer no questions. Maybe they don't make you manage ammo. Yeah, it seems like you have a set amount of ammo to deal with each room that you enter. It just gives you a full reload every single time you switch rooms. I think this is pretty cool, honestly. It's really fucking weird, but I would want to play through this, I think. No, it's not a light gun game. Not to my knowledge. I'd have to look it up to confirm. But this has full first-person controls. It's not a rail shooter. I'm controlling where I go and everything. I'm driving. Pinball machine. Why would it be in a church? Cool church. I don't know. Power Man. An arcade machine. There is no power for it. Aw. Surprised they didn't advertise their own games in here. Like, where's Street Fighter and Darkstalkers and shit? You've obtained Church Manager's Diary. October 7th, 1998. Today, the leaders of each section of the city, including myself, attended a meeting with the commander. The briefing was on the destruction of Raccoon City. During the conference, everyone placed blame on William Birkin. He betrayed the company and wanted to keep the G-Virus for himself. The commander told us that if there is a traitor like Birkin in this city, we should execute him immediately and without question. I wholeheartedly agree with the commander's orders. This city is as vital to Umbrella as that laboratory in Raccoon City was. No, it is actually much more important. We must not allow a biohazard to happen in this city. We cannot let Umbrella's efforts to buy the city and establish these billion-dollar facilities go to waste. We should keep a closer eye on the behavior of personnel in the future. Wild. Man, this is also actually interesting. I think this particular entry in the Resident Evil franchise is kind of blasted as being like not good because it's not, you know, it's not what you want, I guess, from a Resident Evil game, which at the time was a lot of top-down, well, not top-down, but fixed camera perspective stuff. And this is kind of cumbersome control scheme-wise. But it's kind of cool. It's a fun adventure so far that just sort of feels Resident Evil themed. Seems like it would be cool to go through. And this reminds me of like indie D-makes and things like that as well. It has this shit from Resident Evil, so that's great. Whoops. How do I aim down that low? You have to shoot, and then it will pull the camera down. Also, the spider doesn't seem to be attacking me. It's running into me, but not attacking me. You can't look up and down on your own. You have to like shoot at something and it'll snap the camera to the enemy. You have obtained the church's rear key. Lovely. I love the aesthetic of this for sure. Very, very much. This is peak PS1. It's all dithered and big pixels. Most excellent. But yeah, I think all of the other Survivor games are rail shooters that use light guns. I think this is the only one that's like an actual first-person shooter. Although, now I think about it, Dino Stalkers did have... Oh gosh. Oh no. This is not easy. You don't want to have to use the D-pad to aim at anything ever. Whew. Seems to be forgiving in terms of health, though, at least. Of course it did. When we did Dino Stalkers, I think I actually had total control, didn't I, of movement? And yet, it was a light gun game. So maybe they kept that paradigm throughout. Maybe they weren't rail shooters ever. Which kind of makes sense because you would think that they'd probably want to avoid that given that the House of the Dead exists. Oh, you can run if you hold square. So yeah, Resident Evil Survivor. That was absolutely one I wanted to get in the collection. Ooh. Is this a liquor? Yeah, liquors already. I think you have no choice but to take hits here. Crazy. What the hell? You've obtained cracked key. You are cracked. That's a lovely one to have. Hello, Ben. Now we have medieval. I have absolutely zero experience with either of these games, so I have no inkling what this is like at all. Hmm. Is it?
In a time long ago, there lived in the kingdom of Gallowmere a sorcerer named Zarok. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortescue, led the militia into battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then the sorcerer returned.
This seems cool already. I like it. It's a day in the life of a sorcerer, I guess. This feels kind of Tim Burton-ish. Yeah, it does. It's funny how sometimes with games of this era, you're almost thankful to get to the in-game graphics because the cinematics are so rough. Cool menu. I didn't even get a chance to interact with it. Okay, it's just gonna start that all over again. Ridiculous. Dan's Crypt.
It has risen again. Sir Daniel Fortescue, see? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day. But we knows better. Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
Excellent. Seems good. That does have a set amount of ammo. Ah. It seems like it would be a fun game. It's definitely got a charming style that I enjoy. Oh, I missed a book? Oh well. I'm not really playing anyway, I'm just taste testing. Yeah, it seems like it's all just tutorial stuff. So I need to try to die, hey? What's the hand? Hello? Thing? It's just a lot of hands around. Holy shit, it's ridiculous. Okay, these guys should be able to kill me just fine. Oh my god. If you keep attacking, it seems like it's not that bad, but boy, when they're on you, you're getting, like, beat the fuck up by enemies. Because they're insane. Whoops, I had a life bottle. Apparently that makes you invincible for a little bit as well. This is ridiculous. Holy God. Kill me! Was that all you wanted me to see? Maybe something more special happens in certain situations. Anywhoomst, it is that time. We didn't get through everything, but I spent a little too much time on Parappa. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. So I will see you guys then. And tomorrow I will probably actually be getting back to Tears of the Kingdom because I would absolutely love to do some more. So until then, y'all, have a great night. I'll see you next time.